Hi, this is Jess, and I'm the DIY bride for Cwtch the Bride this year, and I'm going to show you how to make an origami rose. It's not strictly origami as the paper is twisted rather than folded, but I think it's really pretty and it's super easy to do too. So I print double-sided onto regular paper and then cut out a circle, and you can see a couple of designs that I've got here. Now, taking my circle, I'm going to cut a spiral. Now you can draw on the spiral first if you want to, but I'm not very good at that. I just find it easier just to cut it directly, but it's completely up to you. So working our way into the center, I tend to cut a little bit thicker the further in I get, just because I think that this sits a little bit better on the rose when we twist the paper shortly. And there we go, we have our spiral, as you can see. Now you actually start twisting from the outside, and taking my florist wire, I'm going to put some double-sided sticky tape on the end in order to allow it to stick to the beginning of our flower. Okay, so twisting from the outside, just going to stick the paper to the double-sided tape. And I'm going to twist the wire in one hand and guide the paper with the other. You're just twisting it quite tightly at this point in order to give a nice curl to the paper. So I'm just trying to keep the paper fairly uniform at the moment and trying to twist it quite tightly as well. Putting the rose face down onto the table, you just undo the paper a little bit. There you go. So now our rose is bigger, and you pull up the end of the wire so that the paper is actually in line at the bottom, and you can glue it with the hot glue gun and it will hold the flower in place by the base. So taking that last little bit of the paper, we're just going to cover the bottom of the flower. So this just makes it really neat and holds it all in place. And there we go. Just gets the bits of glue off my hand. So now the last bit is to cover the wire in florist tape. So you can start it off, you don't have to start it off right at the base of the flower. You just start the tape onto the wire, and then you can actually push up so that it is in, at the base of your rose. You're just twisting with one hand and stretching the tape with the other, so you get a nice even twist onto the wire. We're just going to tear the end of the tape off. And we're going to fold in the edge of the tape, so you get this nice straight line and that will give you a nice neat edge on neat end to your wire. So you just twist that last bit back on itself and just making sure this is all nice and neat, and there we go, we have our rose.